What's good, y'all? This your boy Maya Marvelous, back at it again. Now I'm about to show y'all 5 draft busts that don't nobody talk about. When I hear top draft busts, I rarely hear these people's names. So no Kwame Brown, no Anthony Bennett, you know what I'm saying? Nobody like that. So let's get into it. Now we're going to start off with the man, the myth, the legend, Patrick O'Brien, drafted 9th overall by the Golden State Warriors in 2006. This was the same year that Golden State went on to Dallas and beat them. Patrick O'Brien was on that team, but he was anything but a motherfucking successful NBA player. My mans came out of Bradley, and averaged 12 points, 8 rebounds in college. Pretty good. The Warriors needed a better big man because Beatrice wasn't cutting it. But they drafted this motherfucking lemon. Now they could have drafted JJ Redick, they could have had Kyle Lowry, or they could have had Rajon Rondo. But instead they settled for a guy who averaged 2 points and a rebound in those 5 trash ass seasons. This motherfucker got cut in China. That's how you know you trash if you getting cut in China. But I found out that he was signed to the London Lightning of the Canada Basketball League. And then I couldn't find any stats, so either he didn't play or he got injured. I don't know. It's kind of used to it with this big bastard. And next we got Sheldon Williams, aka the man whose best achievement is smashing Candace Parker. But ain't nothing wrong with that. But anyway, Sheldon Williams was, 5th overall pick out of Duke. And he was a 4-year player, but a lot of Duke players who play 4 years tend to be overrated, especially real big guys. Sheldon Williams didn't do too much. He averaged 18-11 as a senior. The Hawks drafted him, realized their mistake. He averaged 5.5 points in his rookie year, and he never got higher than 5.5 points again. My man's played 81 games his first year, didn't play 60 games or more after that. So he was a total tool. My man's was garbage. Now he's an assistant coach in the G League. Now moving to number 3, we got Jan Vesely, drafted 6th overall by the Washington Wizards. You look at this man athleticism, you thought he was going to be something coming from Europe. Obviously I ain't know who the fuck he was. But the Wizards had high hopes for him because you already had Wall and you had a young core that you was going to build around. Now this dude was super athletic. You can look at him. Long arms, bounce. But the motherfucker averaged 3 points a game in 3 seasons. It got so bad for him shooting wise that this motherfucker was shooting 26% from the line. And he didn't have the range to shoot the 3. But right now, he's currently killing it overseas in Europe, in the Euro League, averaging 11 points and 7 rebounds. An NBA comeback might be in the future, but to be honest, he said he wasn't having fun in the NBA. He wasn't mentally prepared for it. Still a bust though, my guy. Now, number 4, we got Johnny Flynn. Man, Johnny Flynn was a beast at Syracuse, man. Super athletic, super quick. Guy was a dynamo. But this was still the same person who got picked before Stephen Curry. Now, back then, it didn't seem as crazy, but looking back on it, it was a fucking mess up. Because why would the Timberwolves draft 2 fucking point guards? Why? Whose idea was it to draft 2 point guards? Like, what were you doing? Anyway, but Johnny Flynn, besides everybody on this list, Johnny Flynn actually had a decent rookie. Yeah, he made the all-rookie team, averaged 13 points, 5 assists. But I don't know what the hell happened to him, but he had hip surgery and then all of a sudden turned into a fucking lemon. My man went from 13 points to 5 points, 5 points to 3 points, then this man got out the league. Last I heard from him, he was playing in the Australian Basketball League. And I guess right now he's not playing anywhere. I haven't seen him on social media, so my man is literally incognito. So, maybe that's what's best for him, because being as though he's incognito, maybe, this is why he's not on bus lists like that, But Johnny Flynn was incredible his first year. He was incredible at Syracuse, but it's just a shame it didn't work out for him. And now, number 1 for me, the biggest bust I ever seen. This big bastard over here, Hasheem Thabeet. Now, Hasheem Thabeet, I'll give him one piece of credit. He went somewhere where I don't think there was a fit for him. I think they were taking the best player available. Because I think Memphis, you already had, You know, Darrell Arthur, you already had Zach Randolph, you had Marc Gasol. There was really no need for Hasheem Thabeet, but they drafted him anyway. And I'm pretty sure, you know, those guys would have rather taken, I don't know, James Harden, Stephen Curry, maybe. Just to name a few. Just to name a few. Hell, they probably would have rather taken Tyreke Evans, if we being honest. But, you know, I just feel like he was screwed from the get-go. Like, you know, didn't really have any time to develop. But at the end of the day, you have to go out there and perform. And averaging and being that 3 points a game was probably the highest amount he scored, and 13 points was the highest amount he scored in the game, you can automatically call that a bust, man. You know, I feel like he had potential as a rim protector, and he's still out there playing in the G League, playing overseas. He's still trying to make a living, and you know, I salute you for that. But as far as the NBA, worst player I have ever seen, period. But y'all know, tell me who y'all think. Leave likes, comments, subscribe. I appreciate it.